It's a new day. Once, humanity set out into the stars and we found out we weren't alone. And plenty of planets were ripe for the taking. So, in accordance with the Accords, we set up bases, facilities, and warehouses to stake our claim and take what we deserve. But eventually, these bases became inoperable. Now sit vacant on the many moons dotting the stars. This is where you, yes, you come in. As a new intern, it is up to you to take back what was once ours from the scourge that has stolen it, and of course, make a hefty profit. But how will you do this? Well, don't worry, sport. We at the company have made this nifty training video to prepare you for the wonders and opportunities of humanity's former glory. Welcome to Lethal Company, a game so good, even the wildlife begins to look attractive.
It's coming towards us!
Give me your fat juicy cock.
Lethal Company is a first-person, roguelike, sort of, corporate wage slave simulator where your main objective is to make a hefty profit for a faceless corporate entity. Just like real life. The game can be played with up to 4 people, but it's pretty much impossible to play without at least one other employee. When you first boot up the game, you'll be provided with your very own, fully furnished ship, complete with a terminal, bunk beds, and even a closet to put all your gear.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
The terminal in particular is the lifeblood of your run, as it's where you travel from moon to moon, buy new gear, and learn new things about the worlds you go to. You'll also be provided with a quota, with a deadline of about 3 days, so no more wasting time, let's land this baby and make some money. Our first moon, and the moon for most people, is experimentation. But us being the brainlets we are, we didn't realize we had some capital to start off with, so we all just said, fuck it, and decided to raw dog the building. No gear, no flashlights, and no hope. Each moon is the same in terms of the main building entrances, and these will never change. But the guts of the building are almost always unique, with the layout, loot, and even the creatures inside being procedurally generated. And as soon as we walked in, the game made sure to tell us what we were in for.
What?
I'm done.
Oh.
The main gameplay loop is collecting various amounts of scrap metal, and your main tool is the scanner built into your helmet. This not only tells you the value of the scrap, but also the location of the entrances. There are 2 different tiers of scrap. First are small items, which only take about 1 slot in your hand, with the other being large items like engine blocks and axles, with these taking up your entire hand and weighing a shit ton. But these are usually worth a whole lot more, so the risk is almost always worth it. Another big part of the game is communication. With the game using proximity chat, it creates some pretty funny moments.
Hey, let's go.
There's a little platform that you can run and jump. Oh, not like that though.
Finally is the death mechanic, and trust me, you'll be dead far longer than you're alive. Especially if you have a company plant in your squad.
Oh!
Fucking
Once you've died, your soul gets dragged into purgatory with the rest of your wagey cuck teammates. In this screen, your live members cannot hear anything you say, so you can watch and laugh as they try and figure out what happened while staying at your dead body.
No! 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 No!
But after the disaster, which was our first moon, we wised up. Started looking at the terminal, camera screens, all the stuff. As I said before, the terminal is your lifeblood, as it serves as your merchant, exposition, mission select, girlfriend, and mummy of your experience while working at the company. The 2 biggest features of the terminal are moon selection and the Fortnite item shop. Off rip, you've got about 5 moons you can access, with these going from baby's first celestial horror to, oh fuck, oh god, it's looking at me, what do I do? And with just 2 days to make quota, we got this. We got flashlights, we got walkie-talkies, and after a quick run with the bunker spider...
Ooh. What?
Oh. What's happening? Oh, they're fucked. They got a spider on them.
We made it out with a pretty hefty batch of loot. Unfortunately, by the time we got out, it was a bit too late, and about 13 fuckers were camping the ship.
I can fix that.
Fuck. Well, back to raw dogging experimentation. And as soon as we walked in, we got scared because of a slug and just about managed to make quota. Whew. Well, for all of our efforts, they increased our quota, pretty much doubling it. So here we fucking go. Flashlights, bought. Scrap, collected. Landmines, triggered. Bodies, collected. Sanity, lost.
I got up on there!
You recovered the body.
I'm gonna fuck you!
Wait.
It's also here where we first realized how influential the weather is. On our moon, it was stormy, which meant lightning, which meant death if you weren't careful. And there's about 4 different weather effects, ranging from damn, I can't see, to So, on our next expeditions, we managed to make quota, and caused a corporate representative to express dissatisfaction with us.
Get up. Alright. No, I think there was more.
That's someone dead. Whoever rang the bell needs to go to fucking jail.
Anyway, back to the grind. But this time, our journey were slightly less fruitful.
Oh, that's racism! It's racist! It's fucking racist, run! No!
And unfortunately for us, we couldn't make quota.
100. No!
Oh, they're not worth anything.
So we had to head back to the company and have a, how do you say, disciplinary hearing.
As you have not met the profit quota, your performance has been deemed below standard. Welcome to our disciplinary process.
What?
But after a lot, and I mean a lot of deaths, we had our shit down to a science. On our next run, no mistakes. Fucking rinsed the first moon. Once we came back to Cell, we made
693!
you already know what that means. Up to this point, we had only been to the free moons. But there are 3 which you have to buy your way on. Rend, Dine, and Titan. The most dangerous, but also the most potential for profit. So off to the icy surface we went. Instead of the factories and facilities we were used to, the icy moons were bunkers and mansions, used by the ultra-rich before the fall. And you already know what it is.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
And after a quick stop at experimentation to avoid an eclipse, we made a pretty hefty profit. Jeez! And from our newly earned capital, it was back to the Fortnite item shop to buy the teleporter. A really useful item for these more, how you say, dangerous expeditions. What it does is it teleports anyone from anywhere back to the ship, dropping all their items. This also works on corpses, so it's good for avoiding taxes. Something we'll need to start doing now that we're ultra rich. After that, it was back to the moon. More yoinking, and unfortunately we took a little bit more time than we should have, and some eyeless dogs spawn. But we still managed to grab some items and make just over half of our quota in one run. And this run's still going, so I'll let you know how it goes. And that's the game. Extremely fun with friends, interesting mechanics, and an engaging gameplay loop. The only criticism I have is how unfair some of the monsters are, with the expensive moons just spawning a fuck ton of enemies after a time, and then on top of that, having enemies like the forest giants, which are just borderline impossible to lose once they see you. But the game is still in early access, so hopefully some of these things will be fixed once the game fully releases. And 9 out of 10. Fun game, fun mechanics, manipulate your mates into buying it, please.
Okay, bye.